Well, good morning, welcome back. Another day at Danny's, just outside the apartments here. I'll turn you around and show you these. So these are the new luxury apartments with swim up pool, private pools. So they look really nice. That glass isn't shattered. I had to look last year and think, somebody broke that glass. But it's actually all sort of privacy glass there. So anyway, I'm heading up the side of Danny's. I'm going to just go for a walk. I've not been out yet because I've just been so tired. We had a pretty, well, I say an early night last night, we didn't. It was still 12:30, but it wasn't 2 o'clock, so I've had a bit more sleep. I'm a bit more with it today. I'm going to try and do some editing because it's proving very difficult at the minute. I'm just going to go for a circular walk. If I can remember where to go, there is a walk that goes up here. So again, if you look through there, that is the stairs that I come down that lead you into the quiet pool at Danny's. But there is a sort of circular walk up here, I believe, that sort of takes you to the beach. So I'll do that. I'll walk along the front of the beach, past the mill bar, then back through Alykanas and just show you some of the bars, some of the restaurants. So guys, just another quick thank you. I'm now on 925 subscribers. I'm nearly, let me let this thing go past. I'm nearly at the magical 1,000, nearly near to monetization. So if you have subscribed, thanks so much. If you haven't, please do. It does make a massive difference to these channels when people subscribe and people comment and people give thumbs up and people click the little bell. It's just how YouTube works, folks. So right, let's crack on with this walk. It's lovely, there's hardly anybody about. So you've got a fork in the road here. Looking back again, that's where Danny's was, round that bend. Look at the mountain up there. But you come round here. I don't know where that goes, I'm not going to lie to you. But we're going to go this way. There's Barbara Ann Apartments. So I don't know if you have any interest in staying there, but I'll tell you what, they look nice. Look at them, has it got a pool? Yes, it's got a pool. They look lovely. So that's the Barbara Ann Apartments. They look very nice, really small. There's about 12 sun lounges around that pool. I don't think it's overly busy. There's a couple of adverts there, one for the mill bar, one for shoestrings. Again, there's some more what look like little studios over there with a mad dog barking. I hope it's not going to come out and attack me. So you get to this fork in the road here and there's a sign that says to the beach, which is down this way. And again, you've got some adverts there. Jamming Bar, Bliss, Caution Cats Crossing. Could do with one of those in Corfu, really. So Gwen, if you're watching this, who looks after the cats in Corfu, get some of those. But yeah, you've got this fork in the road here. You've got Hector's Studios over there. And as it says, to the beach. Also an advert there for Lucky Luke's horse riding and pony rides. You get an hour on those, they're meant to be very good. But let's walk down here and see where we get to. So in some other news, Pam was in the quiet pool yesterday and she was overhearing a conversation by a lady who said that she'd got a cheap holiday for October. 2 adults, 2 kids, and it was about, I think she said 1,200 quid. Which is pretty decent, isn't it? I know it's October, before you all shout, I know it'll probably rain. It won't be like it is now. Anyway, we jumped on, we looked, we can get a week for the 3 of us for £1,000. So guess what? She's booked it. So we're coming back to Danny's in October. And that'll be good because that'll give you a different slant. It'll be in the village when everything's shutting down, when there's not much going on really, a slower pace of life I guess. And yeah, we might have to put up with some inclement weather. So that there is Villa Dionysa. So that looks lovely. It's got a pool. There was a pool around the back that I noticed then. Wow, they look nice. So lots and lots of great places here. Let's keep walking down this road. Yeah, this was, I remember this from last year, this was the steep bit coming back. But you should just now be able to see the bay. You see it down there? Look at that. So there you saw the mill. I'll take you to the harbour. We might be able to see a turtle. I forgot about that. Let's have a walk round to the little harbour here in Alykanas and see if we can see a turtle. And there you have it, folks. Alykanas beach. Look at that, so you can see it's really sandy. Look at the sea, it's like a mill pond, isn't it? Wow, look at that. There you go, there's some information. All in Greek, but it does basically say there's a phone, there's toilets, there's some showers somewhere. And it tells you a little bit more there. So it's the Bay of Alykanas. It's 18k from Zakynthos, the capital. It's 1.2 kilometres long and it's 15 metres deep. So let's see if we can find some turtles. So again, some lovely restaurants, tavernas down here. The Raider's nice. We had a orange juice in there. Last no, it wasn't. It was this next one. We were going to go in there. We went in Axe, A-K-T-H, Axe. If you want some of their beds, it's 1 umbrella and 2 sunbeds, €10 for the day. So really, really good value. So yeah, this is Axe. And look at how clear that water is. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, you can see the horseshoe shaped bay now going all the way around there, and then over there, that bit there is Alykanas. So I don't quite work out where one starts and one finishes. There is a divide. There's like a little sort of thing that juts out, I believe, but just the angle I'm filming at, I can't see it. And this is Alykanas harbour, where the turtles are apparently. Lovely little memorial here. Craig Weston. Golden sands, clear blue skies. The tide is high, from tears she cries. Not tears of hurt or tears of pain, tears of joy for the man she gained, Craigo. So yeah, what a lovely little tribute. He obviously loved this place. But there we go. That's where obviously the jetty is. The promenade, well not the promenade, the harbour wall, I guess. But look at this. I'm going to keep quiet now and just let you listen to the sea. We can make out all those fish. Look at those, how clear is that water? Didn't see the turtle, but there is a boat coming back now, and usually they follow the boats back in. So you never know, it might turn up. Give it 5 more minutes and we'll have to walk back. Couldn't see any turtles. Boat came back, he was sorting his fish out. There didn't look to be many scraps amongst those fish. They were really big chunky things, so I don't think he's chucking any of those in. So right, let's walk back along the front and up back through Alykanas back to Danny's. So there we have Mill Bar in front of us. That's where they have, where the windmill is. That's where they have all the tribute nights in there. You've got the Valley up here on the left, which is meant to be a really nice place, where those people are just looking. This building here has really come on leaps and bounds since I last did a vlog down here a year ago. That really was. I mean, it's still a building site, but it's nowhere near as developed as that, so they've done well cracking on with that through the winter. So I think that might be the lane there that takes you back the shortcut way to brings you by those nice new pools at Danny's. Pretty sure that might be the way. Yeah, I think it is. Hope you're enjoying this so far. This is the because I have a bit of a walk round vlog. Just going past some more lovely apartments. There's full of them. Dragon Nikos apartments. That is. They don't look like they've got a pool. And I can just see some Lucky Luke horse riders coming down in front of me. And this is Lucky Luke's horse riding place. So you can also rent boats there, do water sports. But yeah, really good. Ignore earlier what I said about that being the back road to Danny's. It's actually here. Remember, you go down this little lane through these olive groves. Here you'll see the odd horse sort of stabled up under the shade. But yeah, that's where you go. Just follow that little sort of track. It takes you back to Danny's. Now on your right, you're coming up to the Olive Tree restaurant, which is just there. So a quick look at this menu board here. See what they've got on. Something for everyone. Lamb cleftico, beef stafado, roast lamb, cocconisto, moussaka, hawk in lemon. Look at all that. Epic, eh? And that's the taverna. So we're just coming up to the main junction now, guys. This is where you get back onto the strip. So you've got Cuba Bar opposite there. Rua Mats where we ate the other night, just over there. Now I did tell you that you might not see a turtle, but I have actually spotted one. So here he is. Look at him there. And on your right you've got jesters. And this is coming up to Mulberry on the corner where we got picked up for our trip yesterday. And then if we take a left up here, we're going back up to Danny's, which is just up there. So I hope you enjoyed that. Nice little walk. Here you've got the Greek Acropolis, which is run by a lady called Claire. Another nice eatery. There you go. So in there, cheese pies. Can't see them, they'll be on there somewhere. I always try and see how much. Oh, $4.30 for cheese pies, and you can have moussaka for $11. So if that gives you an idea of how much everything is, that's kind of average, I guess. So that's me done. I'm now back at Danny's. I hope you've enjoyed that vlog. Nice little walk around. I hope there's some good vivid shots of that gorgeous beach and that harbour for you to look at. Any questions, guys, about where anything is, just put it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you on the next one.